So Ricky, heading out to Australia this week to see Cameron Hammond in action, you must be looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I've always had a good fan base from Australia, and we do a lot of work at Hatton Promotions over there in Oz. Obviously, Cameron Hammond, the Olympian welterweight, up at the 10 round level now. Should have been a title fight, but with a few changes of opponent, bit of bad luck. But he's up at 10 round level. He's in a 10 rounder against a tough Argentinian opponent, Blanco, who's 11-1. I think he's five stoppages and stopped 3 of his last 4, so he's in a good form and run. So and Cameron's got to that 10 round level in quick time, such as the ability that he has, and also we have a lot of I've got a lot of high hopes on promotions in Australia with Lucas Browne, obviously the Commonwealth champion, first Commonwealth champion in 120 years to come from Australia. Damien Super Hooper, who I'm expecting massive things from. So yeah, it's going to be great to go back, see some old friends, and hopefully Cameron can do the business and push on towards that world title dream, which he's well capable of doing, in my opinion.
There's been some rumours going around as well that Cameron now, because he's an Olympian, has become really difficult to match in Australia. Is that true?
I think he has, to be honest with you. I mean, we must have had about 6 or 7 opponents that have pulled out, which is fantastic to the way he's progressing, to be honest with you. Like I say, he's up at 10 round level now, which is he's got there very quick time, probably quicker than I even thought, and it's got to be nice. It should have been a title fight in his hometown, which would have been nice for Cameron, but unfortunately, he's going to be top of the bill in his hometown anyway, which will be a very proud achievement for him, for where he comes from. So yeah, and I mean, he's got to get his head on, putting a good performance against his Argentinian opponent, and this should have been a title fight, but the titles are only just around the corner for this young man.
He only turned pro in December, I think 2012, so that's only 20 months ago. Do you think he surprised a lot of people how quickly he's progressed?
Yeah, I think he has, to be honest with you. But he's been brought along at the right pace, the right quality of opposition, stepped up in class at the right at the right times, and every time he has been stepped up in class, he's passed it with flying colours. He's getting better all the time. He's maturing now as a fighter. He's looking physically stronger now as a fighter. We've kept him busy. And I think it's only a matter of time for titles. This fight should have been a title fight, but they're only just round the corner for this young man. I've been really happy with his progress, and this should be the first time we're seeing Cameron perform live in the flesh for a good long time. I've seen him boxing in the flesh plenty of times, but it has been a while since I've seen him, so I'm looking forward to seeing them in their ringside and putting a good show.
On to Damien Hooper. He turned pro about 5 months after Cameron, but obviously they were sort of similar level at amateurs, both standouts, both went to the Olympics. How do you think he's come on in the sort of just over 18 months?
He's getting better, and a lot of feedback from the gym, from his his trainer Gareth Williams, and my friends over there, that he's real maturing as a fighter. And there's one thing I like about Damien. He's one of the nicest guys you could meet. To be honest, and a lot of people said the same things about me, but once that bell went, I wanted to hurt my opponents, and that Damien has that real killer instinct, and that's what you've got to have at the top level. I mean, he's got it. He's got the full package. He's got boxing ability. He hits hard. With each fight, he's looking better and better. I believe he's looking sensational in the gym. He's sparring with good quality people. So I think we could be looking at not just a future world champion, a future Australian great. I really think that highly of him. But it's early days yet. But I think Damien can get as far as he wants to protect himself, I guess.
The one Aussie that's in the Hatton stable that a lot of people talk about, he's a little bit farther ahead than those two because he's been around longer. Lucas Big Daddy Browne. He's going to be back in England in August.
Yeah, Lucas is going to be fighting in August up in the Midlands, and yeah, I mean that's the thing with Lucas. We kept him busy. We kept him fighting in Australia, but I've also kept him fighting on the UK shores. A fair bit, to be honest with you, because obviously the heavyweight scene in Britain is bigger and better than it's ever been for a number of years. To be honest with you, we went through a real patch in British boxing in the heavyweight division where it was a bit boring. You didn't know anyone who was in the top 10, but now you've got the likes of Tyson Fury and Derek Chisora and David Price and stuff like that, and in having a heavyweight like Lucas Browne, that was the key to get him fighting in the UK, so British fight fans can put a face to the name, and hopefully a fight. He's ranked, I think he's about 6 or 7 in the world now in the IBF and the WBC. So our goal is to push him for a world title fight. But if his path crosses with one of the British guys, Tyson Fury, for instance, I think it's a fight that we would have no problem selling, because British fight fans, because I've had him fight in the UK, they can put a face to the name now. You know, they know about Lucas Browne in this country. So not only would it be an exciting fight because of Lucas's style, I think the fact that the British public have seen him and they know what he's all about, so I think it would be a good sell.